is the one and only Seth Greenberg. Yes,
I need to say something before, Coach. I need to say something before I start asking you a question here. I want to give major props to Juwan Howard in Michigan. Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about the game. I'm talking about a man who made a mistake, and I thought I was scared to death he was going to get fired. I thought he should have got suspended for the rest of the season because I wanted that to be the alternative to him getting fired. For them to play the way that they played was one thing, but for him to embrace that kid for Tennessee and to give him the encouragement and the advice, it was a beautiful scene, emblematic of what the NCAA tournament is all about. So I was very happy to see Juwan Howard on the court, you know, basically being the person we all know him to be.
That's what I was going to say, the character that we all know of.
Yes.
Okay. Coach, you know, 3 words, New Mexico State, okay? So I don't care about the tournament anymore. you already know it. I mean, it's just a joke. It's a joke. I thought it was going to be Arkansas. Arkansas fans came for me, and listen, I deserve it. Can I just, what? Today's a rough day for me.
You lucky you were off.
I know. I know. It was bad. It was bad. No one cares about UConn, though. They care about Duke. Coach, is Duke looking like a Final Four team?
In the last 5 minutes of that game, they showed championship DNA and identity. All season long, we said, will Duke make a commitment on the defensive end? They did that at the end of that game. Would Duke deal with the pressure of Coach K's senior night? They did that at the end of that game. Down 5 minutes to go. You got to get stops to get back in the game. They got stops. You got to play through Paolo Banchero at the end of the game. They played through Banchero. And then I thought Jeremy Roach was terrific. That 3 he knocks down right there was an actually huge moment. But facing their demons, the end of the game, playing through their best players, defending, getting stops, being physical, they showed a championship DNA.
Well, I give them credit where credit is due. They lost to North Carolina and see it in the home finale, Coach K's home finale. They got to the championship game. The ACC lost to Virginia Tech, and I just said, you know what? They're playing for the tournament. Let's see if they show up. But I was definitely suspect. That's the Duke we expected to see weeks ago. So I'll give credit where credit is due. My mind, however, is on St. Peter's. Okay, that's where my mind is, okay? I'm thinking about the boys from New Jersey with a bunch of New Yorkers and New Jerseys on their squad, okay? All right, Shaheen Holloway got these boys balling. I mean, they beat Murray State. I mean, just talk to me about what we're seeing from these dudes. They beat a team that hadn't lost in 3 months. They took them down yesterday. Your thoughts about what we're seeing from St. Peter's?
Stephen A., you hit it right on the money. They're a bunch of city dudes. I mean, Shaheen Holloway's a New York guy. Obviously, he's coaching a bunch of New York and New Jersey guys that have a toughness and an attitude. Like, these two guys don't care about the name of the jersey on the front of the jersey and what they're playing against. You know, they'll play this game against Purdue. They'll play it at the Rucker. They'll play it at West 4th Street. They don't care where they're playing. They'll go shirts and skins. They don't care. They don't care about someone's pedigree. You know what they want to do? They just want to hoop. And then when they hoop, you know, they're going to be physical. They're going to be tough. They're going to get up underneath you. They're going to spread the court. Now, look, they have a tough task ahead of them. You don't think Kentucky was a tough task? You don't think Murray State was a tough task? These guys expect to win games because they just really don't care. This is their stage. They're playing on Broadway. They're enjoying every moment of it. And at the end of that game the other day against Murray, they walked off the court like, hey,
we belong here.
Hey,
y'all surprised. We ain't. That's what they did.
Hey, Stephen A., you played in a park where you got to win to stay on.
That's right.
Those dudes right now, hey, you know what? They're winning. They stay on. That's just the way it is. Let's go to West 4th Street. Let's go to the Rucker. Let's go hoop. That's their mindset.
See, that's why Coach is special. He
get fired up? Language. You ready to go?
Did you see what he said? He said West 4th. He said Rutgers. You understand? He even 135th in Harlem. But that's okay. He knows. That's what I'm talking about.
I live on 125th and Riverside. I understand every park in New York City.
There we go. City College, no doubt. St. Nicholas, all of that.
Stephen A's ready for a quick pickup game, you know, in his 3-piece suit and his Louboutins and his...
Look at his fancy vest.
Yeah. Coach, before we let you go real quick, so Stephen A does a Stephen's A list. I don't know if you've ever seen it. And sometimes we have to say to him, you know, Stephen A, go back, revise it. It's usually wrong. There's usually a lot of holes. And we have to correct him, and he reworks it. You know, like when you're back in school, you hand in your paper again to try to get a better grade.
Stephen A's on his shoulder right now.
Yeah. So, little Stephen A, thank God he's not real. Coach, as far as your Final Four, do you need to revise it? Where are you right now?
Yeah, well, I had Kentucky and Iowa. I think I need to revise it.
There we go.
Hey, I'm in the top 90. I'm in the top 97 percentile of the marathon bracket, so I feel pretty good about it. But you know, when you look at it, you know, Kentucky didn't do what they needed to do, so I gotta bop them. That's just the way it is. So I've got Arizona. I've got Gonzaga.
Yes.
I've got
so do
I've got UCLA.
No, I got Texas Tech. Yeah.
I've got UCLA and I've got Kansas now.
Kansas looked good. Kansas looked good.
Remy Martin, man. Remy
good.
Martin's balling. He's a shot creator. He can score. Takes a little pressure off those wing guys.
That was a great game against Colgate.
McCormick's playing well.
That was a great game. Colgate played a great game. Got to give him credit where credit's due. Yeah.
All right. Coach, you're the best. Do me a favor. Check on Coach Hurley, though. I'm worried about his stress levels.
Believe me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.